Hi, this is Ray with Aqua Clean Power Washing. I just want to show you this large project that we're working on. I've actually been working on this job all week long. Had a couple of different things that had to be done here. The first thing was to clean all the hardscapes for them. They were covered with a lot of black organic staining and then also with moss in between the cracks. And the technique that we use to clean pavers is not just to blast it with high pressure. That's a very ineffective technique for cleaning, and a lot of contractors blast out all the sand as part of doing the job. And that's something that I really feel is disingenuous of them trying to sell you on having to repair something that they actually damaged. What we do is we clean it first using a machine called a rotary surface cleaner, and that allows me to clean the surface without blasting out all the sand in between the cracks. And then because we are dealing with living organisms, I post-treat it with a soap solution that kills those organisms. Something else we have here is some copper roofs. And what happens with copper over time is it stains the surfaces below with green staining. So removing the copper has been part of this job too. And one nice thing about doing the technique that I do for cleaning hardscapes is that it lasts 4 to 6 times longer than traditional power washing because it actually kills the organism, which means instead of it coming back anywhere from 3 months to a year later on, it usually lasts anywhere from 3 to 5 years before it has to be cleaned again. So it's a much more effective technique, and it buys you the longevity because of it killing the organism. Something else I did for them as part of this job was to clean the rear steps for them. They're going to be doing some work on the upper patio, so they didn't want to do the full cleaning process up there. But if you look, you can see how bright the area is now and how clean it is. And then if you look along the edge, you can see the balusters and how dirty they are in those areas. And that's one of the nice things about my soap solution, is it actually lifts the staining out and makes it a lot brighter. And there you can see how dirty those balusters are. And here you can see the retaining wall that leads from the upper grass area down to the patio. As you can see, they have those balusters that you could see from the upper patio down here. And here you can see how bright and clean they are. Nice thing about my process is it basically makes things look like brand new afterwards. And this area here was covered with tons of black and green organic growth. In addition to that, we had a lot of mineral deposits coming out of this wall. And the product I used to remove those doesn't do any damage to the wall as part of the cleaning process. And here you can see how bright and clean this wall is now. Basically looks like a brand new wall, minus the damage it has from age and from wear. And then over here you can see where the patio continues. We have another set of steps over here, some more balusters, and then obviously the lower patio. If you'd like to learn more about the services that we offer, you can call us at 201-424-1800. or visit our webpage at www.gentlepowerwashing.com. And our webpage really focuses on the theme of the type of cleaning work that we do. Our industry is all about soap solutions, not high pressure. I oftentimes tell people to run from the people that offer high pressure services because they can do a lot of damage to customers' houses and to their properties. With our soap solutions, it's much gentler and it doesn't damage your property. And as part of all of our jobs, we spray all the plants in close proximity with the Miracle-Gro type of product. And that's all part of our plant protection package. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a blessed day.